Well, kids, looks like you are happy to hear that your body is basically a system and you are functioning well. I hope it all the systems working properly. But now zoom out back to the earth and we are trying to learn about weather and climate. So Earth is also a system. We already said as much, but not explicitly. We mentioned things like sun's energy being reflected by the so-called reflectivity, which is typically referred to as the albedo. So now you imagine so much snow cover on Earth that most of the light will get reflected back to space. Most of the sun's energy will get reflected back to space, which means Earth will get colder, which means more ice can grow, which means more reflection, which means colder and more ice and so on. So this is how ice age is formed, as you know from the movie probably, or you already heard about ice ages in the past. The last one only ended about 12,000 years ago and so on. So there are many such feedbacks. When we build cities, we change the surface and we change the albedo, which means we change the energy balance. When we cut forests, we do that thing as well. If we pollute the oceans, we will change the reflectivity. So there are all kinds of feedbacks, but you can also imagine that you are cutting forests and birds and bees are going away, so pollination is decreasing, and then less of the pollination also means fewer new seedlings, trees, etc. So you can have all sorts of feedbacks in the system, and your system is feeding back as well. As we saw last time, as I'm talking, I'm thinking about who I'm talking to, how I should explain things, and that affects what I say next, etc., etc. So feedbacks are a very essential part of systems. Components, they work together, they do something each component cannot do by itself, and feedbacks means each component is trying to tell the system something, and system is taking all the feedbacks and creating a coherent response. That's the idea. So I'll come back and add a bit more about what we mean by energy cycle, carbon cycle, and so on. Exciting. Kids, see you.